How's it going, everybody? Top of the morning. Obviously, you're not watching in the morning, but you might be able to tell by how I'm looking right now that we're recording in the morning, so we're breaking kayfabe. But welcome back to the channel, Headlocks and Hot Packs. I'm Eric. This is Mom here.
Hey, welcome back.
Hoping to start our morning off with some bangers here, and I guess we'll be finishing their evening off with that since this will be coming out in the evening. But today we're going to be kicking off our next little recording session with an artist we haven't heard in quite some time, primarily because we've done 2 songs of his and they've both gotten dinged for copyright. That might be the same thing here, but I thought this was a fun little combination for Mom to check out, so we're going to be listening to Touchdown, T.I. featuring Eminem. Yeah, we haven't heard T.I. since, God, it's been forever. I'm sure you don't remember the last one we did, but it was, I think some of the lyrics are like, not, what you know about that? I don't know all about that. It's been quite some time. But yeah, that's the reason why we haven't listened to him for a while, is because of copyright shiznit. But yeah, this is the first time these two worked together. This one is actually produced by Eminem. This one came out in 2007 from T.I.'s album T.I. versus T.I.P., which is so T.I. comes from his real name is Chris Harris, I think, but his nickname was always been Tip. Like, I think, have you ever seen any of that show of his, like T.I. and Tiny? So that's why everybody calls him.
That's the only way I knew him.
Yeah, so everybody calls him Tip. So kind of like the background of that album was like his mainstream personality kind of versus like the actual himself. Yeah. This song, not too much to do about that. You see Touchdown there and you kind of think football. That's not what they're talking about. So let's jump into it. T.I. featuring Eminem, Touchdown, produced by Eminem. If you hear enough Eminem production, you can like pick up on he does a lot of the same things, kind of like Dre.
When we touch down, Midwest, we okay. Everybody know them Southern boys love that bass. Atlanta go bananas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, every motherfucking state. When we touch down, go right from the plane to the rain. When we touch down, on a private plane, getting brain till we touch down. There ain't no way to keep them quiet with T.I. and Shady, baby. We bout to inside a ride when we touch down. When we get in town, you know how we getting down. Pull up clean and hop on out. Snatch all the freaks and walk on out. I'm living what they talking about. I'm shining if it dark or not. That 100 EX double all you find it in the parking lot. You barking up the wrong tree. I do this shit for zone 3, 4, 5, and 6. And well, it's one Atlanta. I'm forever, son. I still be on whatever coat. Grind blowing heavy smoke. Him, you better tell them folk won't hesitate to let them go. They know I put that green light on them haters. Keep on trying me. I put that beam right on your tater. And you don't wanna see T.I.P. outrageous, try to keep them in a cage, but somehow he keep escaping. That's why I be on vacation, Virgin Island. I be taking private planes out to Spain. My Jeep on flying, I ain't faking. The money ain't a thing, think I'm lying, you're mistaken. You can find long lines, all kinds of bitches waiting when we touch down. Midwest, we okay. Everybody know them Southern boys love that bass. Atlanta go bananas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, every motherfucking state.
It's almost like he's giving a shout out to
right from the plane to the rain when we touch down. On a private plane, getting brain till we touch down. There ain't no way to keep them quiet with T.I. and Shady, baby. We bout to inside a ride when we touch down.
All right, we will touch down on the pause button there before Eminem goes in, but what do you think of this one so far?
It's pretty fast.
Yeah, T.I. doesn't usually rap like that, so Eminem is known for when he's on other people, I think we've talked about this before, but when he's on other people's songs, he like tries to outshine them. So I'm wondering if this is a case of like, you know, Eminem sent T.I. this song because he made the beat and all his verses were already on there, and T.I. was like, oh shit, I better try to like keep up with him, maybe? Just kind of guessing, not too sure. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, this is the first time that they came together. 3 years later, they come together for another song that I actually like better than this one. We'll listen to that one at some point. But yeah, they're just basically talking about the life, essentially, and how they're traveling all the time. But this was at a time in Eminem's career where he was kind of like, I don't want to say like winding down, but he was coming out of that, like a massive boom and starting to get more into the part of his life where the rehab and the drugs were really becoming a problem. Not long after this, so Eminem's about to drop some bars here, so let's go.
Welcome to the Midwest, yes, where them Detroit players ball like you have no idea. The more is here, got the whole place looking like it's candy painted, ain't it?
Yeah,
Like
his
we left
cadence
the
is
kids at
kinda
home and just let
like
them loose
T.I.'s.
with the crayons. Fuck, I just hit a jogger. People looking like Frogger, they're hopping out of the way whenever they see Marshall's car coming. The kids painted my windows with black permanent marker and left the rest of the car cover colored like swirl pops. And I got the bass thumping, but I'm bound to bump into something. Kids are flying through the air looking like they're clumping. The way they're tumbling, I gotta do something. But as soon as I hit the car wash to get the tar, let us right back at it tomorrow. They're like, Dad, this is in, so get with the trend. This is for the pins, listening to memes. Nail polish on the rims, and that was custom
Jim's a rapper,
chrome. But I
we haven't
gotta
heard
go
him
do
yet.
a show. So go on with your bad selves, have it back to normal when I touch down.
The Midwest, we okay. Everybody know the Southern boy love that bass.
Atlanta go bananas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, every motherfucking state when we touch down.
Go right from the plane to the rain
When we touch down.
on a private plane, getting brain till we
Touchdown. There ain't no way to keep 'em quiet with T.I. and Shady, baby. We bout to inside a ride when we touch down.
Yeah, so Eminem's cadence there was basically the same as T.I.'s, but just knowing Eminem, he's not gonna try to match his stuff to what someone else is doing.
Right.
So if like T.I.'s was done first, he would have probably gone a totally different direction.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I theorized that.
T.I. probably emulated
Right,
him,
that's kind of what I'm thinking.
but you can't.
arrival. Till my departure guarantee, I put the D-I-C-K in somebody daughter. Hey, I still have my way with the ladies. Way across the water, flew to Paris from Haiti. Did some shit that I thought of. It's ironic, got the shit that we vibe and make us iconic. A threat to corporate America, they why they running from it. How could they be so ignorant? Look what hip-hop done done. It's allowed us to run a business, legitimated our monies. Got us out of the ghettos and relocated our mommies. I made it all the way here, ain't no way you taking it from me. So excuse me, Oprah, honey, I'm sorry, really, I promise. But niggas, bitches, and hoes do exist, I'm just being honest. What's that, am I being punished? Why are you so astonished? Nah, I ain't got
Probably
a
said
degree, just
something at some
intelligence
point.
and abundance. So you ain't gotta like me, I know millions of folk who let me. You can tell how they yelling and screaming and waiting for me when I touch down. The Midwest, we okay. Everybody know the Southern boy love that bass.
Atlanta go bananas, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, every motherfucking state when we touch down.
Go right from the plane to the rain when we
idea
touch
what-
down.
on a private plane, getting brain till we
No
Touch
clue.
down. There ain't no way to keep 'em quiet with T.I. and Shady, baby. We bout to inside a ride when we touch down.
I'm wondering if maybe it's like an AI generated picture. Fade out. All right, that was Touchdown. T.I. featuring Eminem. We were discussing Eminem's chain there and why it's a P. I don't. So it almost looks like the D of the Detroit like Tigers logo, and he's from Detroit. So I'm wondering if maybe it's like an AI generated picture, and for some reason it's elongated into a P. I have no. Or it could be for actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, it could be for his buddy Proof that passed away. Now that I'm thinking of it, and that's why it kind of looks like the Detroit D, because they were all from Detroit. But anyways, that was Touchdown. What did you think about that one?
It was pretty good. I would have liked to have more Eminem on it.
Well, yeah, well, he's just the feature,
Oh, I
but
know.
I mean,
Yeah.
essentially the whole song was Eminem because he made pretty much the whole thing other
Right.
than T.I.'s verses there. But yeah, I think T.I. was trying to match up with
Sure.
Eminem there. You might like their second go around
Okay.
better than this one. The second time around is a little more party kind of ish. At least the beat seems that way. The song isn't really supposed to be like that, but the beat is kind of that way. This is kind of more. This is kind of like a cruising song almost.
Yeah.
It's not really like a dance song or anything like
Right.
that. But that was Touchdown, T.I. featuring Eminem. Mom enjoyed this one. Hopefully you guys did too. You already know what to do. If you did, of course, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. In the coming weeks, we'll be bringing back some more people haven't heard in a while and introducing some new artists, which is always the case
Ooh,
here
okay.
on the channel. So for Mom, I'm Eric. We will see you guys on the next one.